Well, welcome to day 10, and day 10 is campaign day. Now, what I want you to appreciate about campaign day is that although today we'll be setting up all of your infrastructure for creating campaigns and sending them out, a campaign very rarely ever runs for a day. Campaigning and promotion is something that you do ongoing every day. As you've learned before, it's about growing your network so that you can prospect across a different and wide range of people. So today, when you're setting everything up, you'll be setting up some thinking around what are the different steps in your campaign, who will you be contacting, what will it look like, trying to get a consistent look and feel across your entire campaign. So the first thing that we're going to do today is create the framework for your book. You're going to do 2 quick 5-minute exercises to work out the structure and topics of your book. This is really important because it means that you'll be able to explain to people what's in your book. Right now you've got a title, but we want you to be able to explain a little bit further than that. And you'll also give yourself a deadline for release. It's going to be much more powerful to say you're an author of an upcoming book, it's coming out on X date, and it covers topics such as X, Y, and Z. It sounds very certain and sure, and also it means that now you have a way forward in how you're going to develop your book, and you've already done some of the heavy lifting and thinking about it. If you can stay in your integrity, you can even go to market and pre-sell your book. So you can add that to your sales store and pre-sell it. Of course, you have to deliver your book on the date that you have promised your customers. The next thing you're going to do is plan an email campaign. It's really important to appreciate that your email campaign is not just going to be, here's this thing for sale. You need to develop a dialogue with your prospects over time. They need to get a sense of what you're about, what you're selling, what you're interested in, so that they can see whether you're for them and they're for you. Now, as you go through this process of sending out different emails, people may opt out of your list, and that's absolutely fine. They are not your clients. They are for someone else. But the people who stick around and stay are kind of interested in what you have to tell them, and they may draw in more people. And also, you're always going to get more feedback. So do not be discouraged if people start opting out of your list. They're just not your people. And you've got to remember that we started our list from generating it from people that we know, and we don't know whether they're interested in what we have to offer at that time. So you can relax and be easy if people start to opt out of your list. What's important today is that you start to set up a structure, a framework for how you're going to communicate to people, and that it's logical, and it takes people on a journey, and it's clear, and that you do not just try and hit them over the head with sales, that you're always trying to add value, you're looking for feedback, you want them to engage with you. I want you to appreciate that everything is an enrollment conversation. You're always enrolling people into your ideas, your business, your thoughts, what you have to offer for feedback. It's all an enrollment conversation. So just keep that in mind as you develop your email plan. You're also going to develop a nice MailChimp template. They're already in there, just like with Canva, and you can just pick one that you like and then drag and drop images and copy into it. So you're going to have something very simple and professional done that you can send out your first email in. You're going to get your email out, and you're going to get that out to market. And what I'm going to ask you to do is ideally use a beautiful meme, or you can even go to Canva and create an image that I want you to use as your hero image for your campaign. As I've said, it takes sometimes up to 11 touches for people to even have the faintest idea about what you're talking about and for them to even take notice. So if you have a similar image or the same image going through, they get used to the idea of there's this thing out there, and then after a minute they'll start to pay attention to maybe the 5th, 7th or 11th touch. So I recommend that you have a similar image, that you create either a meme or something in Canva, and that you make that your hero image that you use in your posts and in Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and of course on your mail campaign. So you're going to also do a post, of course, on Facebook and Twitter. You're going to post on LinkedIn. And the last thing you're going to do today is do a short broadcast on Periscope. Periscope is a broadcasting technology. Basically, you're just going to sit wherever you are or stand wherever you are, and for 1 minute, just talk about your campaign, what you're offering, be it your lead magnet, something for sale, or something you're interested in. I want you to get used to the idea of sharing ideas with the world so the world can come to you. Periscope broadcasts are fantastic because they allow you to interview people on the fly or show a great app that you've just found out about, to share some information that you've just learned at a seminar or event, to find the MC of the event and do a quick 2 minutes with him talking about the event and why they got involved and what's of interest to them. Do you see how you can go from just sending out lots of static content to really vibrant, lively, of the moment content using Periscope? I really want you to get used to using these kinds of technology to promote ideas, information, and also it shows that you're out and about. You're a player, you're at these events, you're doing these things, you're finding and discovering these things for people. People will be much more inclined to come and see what you're up to, where you're going, what you're finding out, what you're discovering, if you can just play with them a little bit on Periscope. Now, Periscope is linked to Twitter, so do not worry if you don't have any Twitter followers. Right now, I just want you to get really used to the idea of getting out there and sharing, because you need to now broadcast and campaign and broadcast and campaign. And from here on out, that's your goal. It's about reaching as many people as you can. This is a numbers game when it comes to marketing, to pull people into your world and to find your citizens. They are out there, but you can't sit in your room hoping that they'll find you because you did a post on Facebook. It doesn't work that way. Maybe one person will, but the other 150 you need to make your event or your product work, you have to get out there. I want you to have lots of fun with today. It's a creative day. It's campaign day. You're really going to tell the world about what you're up to. And from every day thereafter, you're going to set up a structure and you're going to campaign, promote, explain, narrate, Periscope, network, event, and meme. Have a great day. Have a lot of fun. I'll see you soon.